practice. It's a hard matchup for me. I'm not going to lie. But I know that some of the reason it's hard for me is because of Daemendo, and some of the reason it's hard is because of Slayer. And so what we're going to try and do is not only watch these matches to figure out like what I can do what I can do better against Slayer. We also want to try and figure out if there's notable tells or notable habits that Taka has that I would be expecting Daemendo to do something different. So we'll keep our eyes open as much as we can. They're very good players, so we try and just get the best that we can, right? You don't have to study everything. You don't have to pay attention to everything. The goal is just to use your study times that you do a little bit better than you would have if you hadn't been studying, right? So we got our handy dandy note stock. We're going to go ahead and screen this. We're going to go ahead and open this full screen so we can watch. Ben asks, who's my favorite to win the whole thing? Amito. Hands down. Amito is the favorite. Amito swags on fucking Guilty Gear players so hard that he has like graciously not entered tournaments so that other people can win them. So if we look at the top 32, or actually I think, yeah, there's a separate bracket here for pre-qualified players. So we have 19 pre-qualified players. Amito, Teresa, Daru Ino, Cha-Cha-Cha, Summit, Marlon Pai, Lost Soul, Kizzy K, Deb, King Rasta, Takehata, Shenzo, Kid Viper, Roy, DC, Rozu, X, Flick, and Peppery Splash. Yeah. So yeah, my favorite to win would be Amito. I think Summit has a chance. Hey, what up, Spooky? Good to see you. Yeah, I think Summit might have a chance, but honestly, like, I don't know who's beating Amito here. And that's, for me, that is going to be the story of this tournament is, does someone manage to send Amito to losers or Gasp even beat him? We'll see how this goes, though. Anyway, time for some matchup study. Let's rock. Woo. So two quick things. My first round is someone named Hakila S. I'll pull up that bracket again just to make sure I have it. Yeah, Hakila S. If we look at the pools, actually, Spooky Dictionary. I think the homie Rush is. I think he plays you if he beats Nerd Josh first round, unless that pool changed. Anyway, yeah, this is my bracket right here. So I got Hakila, then the winner of Garbage Day versus Dingus Dog, and then the winner of these four, and then if I do well, probably Taka. So right off the bat, if we look at how this round started. Chip doing 5K and then immediately doing a neutral jump punch. This sends a pretty, like, this is a pretty readable message early on. Chip's not trying to go in here, right? Chappu's not trying to like apply a whole lot of pressure on round start. He wants to feel Taka out. And so he does something that's pretty low commitment. Like 5K is basically you pressed a button that like it beats far S's for the most part. I don't know what he's aiming to beat specifically against Slayer, but this is basically, I don't care what you're doing. If you IAD'd, I have time to recover and anti-air JP, but it's very conservative and I like it. I like that he's keeping this like kind of consistent distance. It really looks like he's playing footsies. The problem with trying to do this in this game and in this matchup is that for Chip in particular, his backdash takes a long time and doesn't move him that far. And so what happens, and in general in this game, backward movement, in fighting games in general, backward movement is slower than forward movement. So if you're moving backwards, the other person will be able to close the gap. And that's exactly what happened. That burst seemed kind of tricky. I tend to not try and burst against Slayer when I'm getting air comboed just because it seems pretty risky. But he made it work. Gets caught. Woo! Oh, I'm guessing that 6K wasn't supposed to be a 6K. But yeah, Slayer's tricky. And like if you have like one hit left and you're going into like YRC, teleport YRC, like Chip is not having a good time in that round. It's going to take a lot of work. Hey, Yo, Jin, thanks for the follow, homie. Welcome to the crew. Woo! Nice DP. I like how he's using his shuriken. So let's see that again. So one of the things about the Slayer matchup is that Slayer cannot move across the screen that quickly, right? His dash is funky and annoying and puts him in weird places, but it doesn't actually move that quickly. So unless he's doing with like the kick dandy step, kind of slides him forward a little bit. If he uses Mappa for like movement, he can move forward, but it takes him a little while to get there, which means that Chip does have the ability to do stuff like throw out slow shuriken or even use Find Me a little more often than he can against other characters. Yeah, so arcade standard in Japan for most fighting games, especially if you pay 100 yen for them, is first to 3 rounds. If you're playing, I think for tournament they generally run 2 rounds still, but for arcade cabs specifically, unless it's a 50 yen cabinet, in which case it's 2 rounds, they'll play 3. That's true for Street Fighter as well. Woo. Yeah, so use that fast shuriken, and like the fast shuriken, you look at that, you're like, you didn't get that much off of it. The reason fast shuriken is useful is because it basically gives Chip a much safer way to close the gap without having to worry about whether he's going to get counter hit on the way in. That's really important. And he doesn't have to spend meter on it. He got that basically for free. So yeah, Chappu playing really evasive here. Like he ran in there when he had a little bit of an advantage, but when Slayer's next to him, he's not swinging a whole lot. He's mostly just trying to get the hell out of there. And I like that. Woo. And then that happened. Got good damage on that combo. He didn't spend meter, but he spent meter on the Gamma Wire C. I know, right, Jin? Spooky, it's 1 slow and then 1 fast. It always starts slow and then goes fast. Woo. Oh, that sucks. Alright, a little more aggressive here, but still, like, if he's not getting a clear advantage from something, like maybe either because Slayer like messed up in movement in neutral or in movement or something, he's mostly content to just let Slayer do his thing and see if he sees an opportunity to punish. Again, I don't know how right this is, but it's what he's doing. Ooh, nice DP. Alright, again, nice use of the shuriken. Ooh. I'm guessing that was a mistake. Also, I'm interested in how he's spending his meter here. Let's take a look at this. So he's not really spending meter so much on keeping his turn going, which is something that you see Summit do a lot of. Instead, he's like, yo, I got that 50 meter, time to RC. Right? Wake up DP, just let me get another life. That's the important thing here. DP again, this man doesn't give a fuck. And it makes sense to me because Slayers are pretty scary when it comes to their Oki, not because they've got a bunch of super oppressive set play, but because they kind of just make you guess. And DP beats a lot of stuff that when the test in front of you is just guess. Oh god, does this work? Oh! That broke my fucking heart. Yeah, he's not being very tricky with stuff. Oh, wonder what he's going for there. So admittedly, his plan did not work there, but he did not die. He did not get like fucking deleted the way I do when I swing against Daemendo. So there's something to learn from this. Yeah, again, he's mostly just piecing out there. He's using Gamma Blade to challenge on the ground, but he's not sticking around too long. Then he gets thrown. What did he do to get thrown here? Okay. It is interesting to me that when faced with a Slayer dandy stepping in his face, he looks for the Dragon Punch instead of like backdash. I will often look for backdash, and I don't think it's a good idea, because what it usually just gets me is killed. So I'm gonna take that note here. Oh. Nice pickup with 5P. Nothing too crazy here in terms of corner pressure. He's being pretty safe with it, right? So, like, chip players, we got all kinds of corner Oki, right? And I don't know, maybe he was going for something more impressive. Like, he could have been going for Alpha, Uncling Alpha. I think that gives him better knockdown and better mix-up potential afterwards. But what he got was just wall dive, and now he's going in OTG to change, like, wake-up timing and whatever. But he's not getting, like, a real-ass mix-up off of this. In fact, I'd be scared of getting blitzed. But it lets him keep pressure up, and it doesn't really put him in that much risk until he goes for the teleport. Oh. Again, with the DP in the face of Dandy Step, doesn't work so well that time, but he gets out of there with burst. Woo! God, trading with Pile Bunker feels the fucking worst. I once had Gamma Blade trade with Daymendo's Pile Bunker, and I got counter hit, and the tumble reaction was so long that he waited for the entirety of Gamma Blade to finish, right? All that hit stun where you're just stuck there, I just kept on rolling, and then afterwards he was able to dash after me and convert. It was fucked up. I don't need to hear it, Madao. Yeah. Again, he's not really going for Oki here. He's doing a little bit, but he's mostly just trying to keep Slayer in the corner. Oh my god, that was probably an execution error, but it was bold. Oh. Okay. He should be able to kill off this. Oh, but he doesn't. Okay. I just had a mental image of every time I was one hit away from Daymendo, and then he fucking tore me a new one. Again, yeah, lots of retreating in neutral and trying to pick things off with Gamma Blade, or getting rid of the slow shuriken to set up the fast one. And honestly, I kind of like that Chappu's staying in the air when he's engaging with Slayer. He's going for a lot of situations where he's looking for air to airs. I think it's just because Slayer's air to air confirms are a little bit less scary than getting hit on the ground. Woo! Yeah, it's Gamma Blade to catch up. Ooh, random 5D. Okay. Oh, I like the Genro, but he's too far from the corner. Ooh. I'm actually really impressed with how this round has gone for Chappu so far. Oh, but he fucks up the Alpha. Oh my god, that Dragon Punch. Woo! Oh, shit. Let's just watch it. Let's savor that round real quick. I'm just gonna... We're going right back to the beginning. So 99 seconds. All right, we'll see you in 60 seconds, Madao. All right, so at 89 seconds, Chip is at basically at 84 seconds. Chip is basically one hit away from dying. Hey, what up, Scratch Monkey? Good to see you. Whew. Yeah, I like the way he's using 2D. He's generally staying far away from Slayer's like preferred engagement range. That burst was that sure was something. That was a Cali burst. I'm guessing that 5D was a mistake. Oh. Good shit. Yeah, so I just gotta do that. All that shit, I gotta do that. Woo. Okay. Yeah, Gekitsu, I'm gonna try just doing step 2 though. Oh. I like that Gamma Blade conversion there. Oh, nice burst bait. Get him. Yeah, so that's what that shit looks like when things go right? But like when we look at how Chip won that match mostly by being smart, or by being pretty low risk and trying to swing on Slayer with like Gamma and 2D and stuff when he's far away that he thinks Slayer wants to go in and chase. I'm guessing that the range that he's looking at is roughly around like where Dandy is a good idea, because that's where that's where Gamma Blade is effective. Nice. But he doesn't stick around there, right? If the Gamma whiffs, he just kind of backs off. Yeah, not much fancy Oki. Yeah, that cross-up Gamma was sick. And I think it's mostly because, so the thing about Slayer is that he can backdash cancel his moves to make his special moves to make them invincible, and that includes his command grab. So Slayer is a bunch of meterless, pretty safe tools to deal with predictable Oki situations, and so in general, what I see is that Chappu isn't using Oki that really puts him in significant risk consistently. He'll go in with like a meaty 5D, he'll go in with like a teleport or something like that, but he's not trying to put Taka in the blender. He's not going for like dangerous, tricky Oki. He's mostly just trying to make sure that his advantages can turn into something, but it's not like he's going for the kind of the super nasty stuff. I think because both Blitz and Slayer's backdash cancel stuff make that pretty scary. He's just trying not to put Chip in harm's way as much as possible. God damn. Throw fucking does like 15% on this shit. Oh. Alright, that combo was pretty sick. Yeah, I like that using Find Me because Slayer just wasn't going in. Oh. Air Alpha Blade is from full screen is tempting as shit because if it lands, you get a sweet air combo for free. It's a great combo starter. But if they block it, you are fucked. Nice XP. I think he's going for those Alpha Blades because he wants to catch some of those like bait dandy steps that Taka just did like 6 of. Oh. Nice 2H. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. That was pretty cool. Oh, nice instant shuriken. Woo! Yeah, goes for the DP again. Oh my god. Yeah, going for Gamma on Slayer's Wake Up is tricky because backdash and Dandy Step often just go through that shit. Like, because Gamma moves across the screen so quickly, it's actually not that useful for Slayer unless you're catching him out of, like, something that doesn't... where there's no chance that he'd be invincible. And on Wake Up, it's actually... it's not that hard for Slayer to just dodge your Gamma Blade by going right through it. Well, that was an ass beating. That's life, y'all. That's that Chip life. Look at that. Look where he's at now on this card. I will say, in a good omen, I was playing Q-Gene at work today, and I managed to end a round on 69 seconds with a 69 hit combo. So your boy's got some good vibes going into LCQ.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Woo. Yeah, this dude's waking up DPing a storm. Nice alpha. I like the 5D with the burst out. Spending that slow shuriken so you can get access to the fast one. There we go. Oh. Doesn't get anything off of it though. Oh, the alpha blade. Yeah. At this point, that alpha blade has not worked. The air alpha blade has not worked, I think, once in the set that we've been watching. Whew. Though it is important to note, like, the stuff we're watching are casuals, right? This is like them just playing at Mikado or something. So you wouldn't expect to see the same level of intensity that you would from a tournament set. I like the chip poking with far S here, though. That's handy. Ooh. I mean, yeah, that 100 yen means a lot, but these guys already spent, in most cases, like tens of thousands of dollars, I think, on Guilty Gear, so at the very least, like high fours for a lot of them. 4 digits, that is. Nice 2D. Yeah, so Chappu's really poking here with like long normals that are generally active for a while. I don't know about 2D's active frames, but he's poking with 6H and 2H. Some far S. It makes sense because if you think Slayer's going to be dandy stepping or dashing, you want a button that'll stick out there for a while. Oh, see, that Gamma Blade just didn't work because he backdashed through it. Oh, nice 2H. Starsky special, let's go. Oh, the 6P. Oh, no. That's heartbreaking. So he fucked up his jump install there. He didn't even need to do it. It's just muscle memory. All right, we're going to take that note real quick. Poke with RS, 2H, 6H, 2D, less 5P, etc. Oh. Oh no. Hold on 1 second. My pillow thing came off. There we go. Gamer chairs, y'all.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, he didn't go for any knockdown pressure there. He like faked a throw attempt. He was looking for something. Woo! God, I fucking hate that dash cross-up shit.
Duel. All or nothing.
Too late. Yeah, whenever you see Chip jump straight up in the air and do a hard slash, he meant to jump install. Woo, nice mash. Barely gets out of there. Damn.
Daredevil. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hey, Fox, thanks for the raid, homie. We just doing some Arc Revo bracket prep right now. I'm trying to level up my understanding of the matchup because I got TAKA Slayer at the opposite end of my bracket. Yeah. So the nice thing about watching this set is that Chappu's game plan here is pretty clear, right? Like if they're in neutral, Chappu's mostly running away and trying to stick buttons out that Slayer can run into. So he's using Gamma, he's using Far S, he's using all this stuff, but he's not sticking around in one place for too long. Taka's just gonna mash on me? Alright, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, that's that Chip versus Slayer life. Woo! Blinky's coat asks, he will do wild shit? Alright, I will try and keep him contained. I don't think of Daemendo as a dude who does wild shit, so that's kind of the Slayer that I'm used to. But it's also hard for me to tell when Slayer's doing regular Slayer shit and when Slayer's doing wild shit. So Blinky's coat asks, real quick, when is a good time to go for the burst super? Couple times. One is, if you're not confident in your ability to use burst defensively, then you might as well use it offensively, right? Like, if you know where and how to blue burst and you're confident in that being useful, then that's one of the best ways to use your burst. But if your track record not so good, then spending it in burst super, especially comboing into it, is a good use of it. When especially if that burst super will kill. So burst supers usually start up or quicker or cancel off of things a little that regular supers don't. And so sometimes there are combo situations you'll be in where a regular super or whatever else you'd spend on wouldn't kill. I think spending burst to guarantee the kill is generally a good idea. And then sometimes you need the extra invulnerability, right? So Chip's burst Zansei has a lot more invulnerability. You can actually do it on wake up and blow through a lot of attacks. So sometimes that's what you got to do. Woo! Seeing any Chip DP get baited hurts me, but especially when it gets fucking hit by Pile Bunker. Ugh. Gamma Blade catches him. Oh. And Chappu getting the good combos here. Look at that. He got good ass damage, good ass meter. Didn't have to spend shit on that. And that's probably worth noting, actually. Like, Chappu's not spending stuff on damage, right? He's mostly using his meter either defensively or in some cases in neutral, but pretty rarely. Ooh, I like the delayed DP. Switch sides to put him back in the corner. 6H, because why not? Oh my god, the godlike Dragon Punch to get out of that fucking cross-up move. Ooh. Yeah, Wire C Gamma to keep it safe. Oh, that sucks. Oh! Oh, it's tricky as fuck.
All or nothing.
Surprise. Oh, nice. Yeah, Chappu's doing a lot of just basically I like to call it bullfighting. Like, he's not quite running away. He's just engaging at the edge of Slayer's like effective range, basically, and hoping that it works out. And hey, that game worked out. Good shit, Chappu. That's right, Madao. So if this were an Arc Revo set, what would actually happen is that Chappu would win the match and then immediately get disqualified for cowardice. And he would never be allowed to pick Chip again. That's how that shit works.
Slayer.
Damn, I just got tired as hell. It's been a long ass day for me, y'all. Hey, what up, Source? Yeah, so we got Gamma Blades that are too short to hit versus Dandy Steps. They ain't going anywhere. So I like that YRC Gamma Blade because I think it actually probably is. I don't think it would have hit if he didn't YRC it because of the time dilation. Oh. And Taka probably mashing the shit out of close slash there. Oh! Oh, nice run up 6P. Cotton, it can catch Slayer in a lot of stuff, but he can also invuln through it in a lot of situations. Blinky's coat, that's the idea. I don't really know if there's gonna be anything else for me to do there besides play my pools and play 2020. So I don't want to watch the matches, sure, but hell yeah. Yeah, the pools are on Smash GG right now. Woo! It's the Wake Up Super. Oh my god. Slayer players love that Wake Up Super shit. They're like, it's not enough to be able to backdash cancel my shit. Yeah, Arc Revo's this weekend. Saturday and Sunday at UCI. Damn. Backdash cancel dead on time? That's rude. What up, Krill Factor? Nah, we do Wednesday night fights every other week for Guilty Gear at NorCal. So we did ours last week. Yo, Madao, that's hilarious. I'm hoping to see Twitter blow up with people being happy with GG 2020. I hope people like it. I'll be sad if the new game comes out and looks pretty and we don't like it.
Keep on rocking.
It doesn't have to be like the old stuff, but I hope we like it. Hey, Starsky, what's up, homie? 12 months. 12 months of this shit. Welcome back, man. Oh, yes. Jog, I don't know if you knew, but Starsky was out training in Japan for the last 2 weeks just in time for motherfucking Arc Revo. Starsky finna show up to Arc Revo Last Chance qualifiers with long hair, a new outfit, and motherfucking Chidori. Me too, Bonjour. That's shit that's gotta happen. Honestly, for me, for NorCal Guilty Gear, the biggest milestone that I think we can get to is just closing the gap between us and like Bears, Daemendo, GC Yoshi, and all them. I don't think it's impossible. So we do the NorCal Wednesday night fights at Oakland. Let's see that one again. Woo. Aw. Damn, if Chappu didn't drop his combo there, this would have looked very different. God damn, that's fucked up. Madao, you enjoy this? This is the character you play? God damn. Man, boy, I don't know where you at, but you might be able to find a ride. We got folks who come in from Sacramento. All right, we'll go through like one more set.
Let's rock.
Oh. Wow, that might be one of the first wake-up blitzes I've seen. Starsky's another chip player. Started playing seriously last year. Oh yeah, Guilty Gear's fucking nuts, but welcome. Shit's hella fun. Woo.
Turn up the heat.
Oh. Yeah, making it out to Wednesday night fights is hard. Like, the drive takes me an hour and a half, and I'm coming from fucking Redwood City, like 20 miles away or whatever. But if you can't make it out during the week, I highly recommend trying to make NorCal dogfights or Cali Burst if you're newer to gear. Shouts to Johnson, the second champion of the NorCal Guilty Gear beginner bracket. Woo, we got combos. Chappu got some good ass combos. Again with the gamma. That was sick. I think we fucked up the uncling there. I don't think Chappu's ever done well at Evo. Summit is the chip god. Whew. Yeah, I think Endo was on stream playing a little while ago, but I haven't seen that much of him. Some say he's still teleporting in place. Oh, I like the alpha to get out of the corner. Yeah. All right, yeah. The more I see of this, like, Chappu's playing this, I would describe it as pretty clean. He's not going for a lot of crazy shit.
Here comes a daredevil.
He's mostly just getting good ass combos. Chappu's combos are some of the best in the chip game. And that makes every hit he lands kind of scary. Like, he goes for the big ass combo there. He didn't go for Oki. He's like, fuck Oki. Look at that. Woo. My man Chappu is just getting all the damage he can. Oh, that sucks. Woo! Chappu demonstrating that he's passed the test, the mission where you have to mash through bite loops. Oh, that was scary. That JD had conviction behind it. That JD was presidential. I mean, yeah, we've been doing that training on stream. We've been playing no Oki, no teleport. It's a whole different game. Woo! That leaf throw was optimistic. Oh, the damage. Damn, I didn't know there was a New Japan Pro Wrestling show nearby. Oh, the one time he goes for some Oki that puts Chip in there, he gets fucking wake up, backdash, canceled, grab. Yo, word? I'm excited. Aaron, someday we're gonna get you to do like ring announcing. Oh, okay. I need to one day I need to hear Aaron's voice boom through a stadium and just hear him say like, "In the red corner." This man is a Chip player from Mountain View, California. Woo. Actually, if you want to hear me do my best Bruce Buffer impression, go ahead and watch the set that I ran on this stream a couple months ago, AVB versus Christine Love in Unist. Like half the reason I did that was because I wanted to do like a proper ring announcer introduction. And I didn't tell them that I was going to do it. So I think you can hear Christine say on the mic, just be like, "Wait, seriously?" Once she realizes how deep I'm going in. Hey, Lemons SSB and Jay Hensel SSBM. Yo, shout outs to Smash players out there. Thanks for the follow. Play Guilty Gear. Yeah, so first to 3 rules absolutely change burst. It's not a huge difference, but it is something to think about. It's basically a couple patterns you need to relearn and stuff like that. The thing is that there's so many other things about knowing when to burst properly that adding a 3rd round kind of just makes it more interesting in general, I think. Anyway, so that was useful. The 3 clear takeaways, right? So the thing about taking notes when it comes to when it comes to replay reviews and when it comes to studying matchups and stuff like this is when we're preparing for a specific matchup against a specific person, you want to make sure that your notes are focused, especially like we're going to be playing in like 2-3 days, right? So I don't have time to like refine super complicated concepts or whatever. I just need to know, like, the goal of this specific kind of matchup review is to make sure that I have to learn as little as possible during the course of the set. Right. And so normally if I played against him and I went for, some kind of risky Oki and I got shit on, I might lose the round. Right. And now I've learned that lesson, which is don't go for risky Oki, but I'm a round down. I had to pay a round to learn that. Right. If I had to learn during the match, I should be poking with far S, with 2H, with 6H, with 2D, that kind of stuff. Again, not bad to learn, but you don't want to have to spend a round on it if you don't have to. Right. So the three takeaways are: keep the Oki safe, poke with the long buttons at peak range, right? The ones that are active for a while and cover a lot of space. Kind of fish at that range and let him approach me. And then when Slayer's Danny stepping in my motherfucking face, use a DP instead of a backdash. It'll probably work out better. So with those three takeaways, we are equipped to fuck TAKA up and whoever else gets in our way at the Arc Revo Last Chance qualifier.